Young offender on the grid. I've been doing a bit since a little kid. Then it was the adult side. I lose my respect if I let it slide. Then it slid. I kept my flow hid, and the words don't skid. With respect to the house, here's a piece on me. If you wanna leave calmly, while they're busy smoking, I'm easy roping with the hot blonde wide open. The jaws wasn't joking. Pop your lids unless you really wanna live. Stop the fibs with one less ribs. Engineering anonymous. Is it preposterous? They could doctor us. Is it ancient chemist or is it just genetic? All I get is aesthetic. 2 million years of history, just forget it. If you let it, don't you dare ruin your credit as I stare at your social club pinky swear. A supreme being intervened. It was something green. I didn't know how to adjust the screen. Second look, it was just as clean. Dust a fiend with some muscle cream. Let her know this is not a dream. My flow is the stream to the most pristine. You never seen this like being.
The rhyme pattern and design so intricate. You'll never see the sign, so here's a kick. But don't F around with mine or the syndicate. You straight stay in line or the stink again. Like you on a landmine in a sinking pit. It's not just your music, only stink like shit. We see right through you phony, you counterfeit. Pass a piece of Frano, wanna roll a split. Where I'm from in Toronto, all we know is flip. Firm grip on the grip, gotta hold his hip. All they know is download and loading clips. I just rep the G code, we ain't new to this. Don't let me get in beast mode, metamorphosis. Yo, we got the street zone, no forcefulness. And all the ether zone call me Morpheus. Find our way home, Morpheus. No scissors and comb, nagas niggas. Blood and bone, muscle tissue, form fetus. And we never on our own, Allah feeds us.
I keep it roping, I'm eloping. Well spoken, here's a token. Genuine, no joking. And if I pause, my mind is in motion. Who's up next for the smoking while I'm bearing arms? I'm steady toting a brain load of weaponry, ready to expose it. The stories of all lies, I got the man secure the hostess. Many wanna boast it and run game and then revoke it. You better off dead. The majority is voted. I post playing, giving you a dosage. The punchline is potent, knocking niggas out like a close fist. Coming from the rats and the roaches. Many want to say they the one who came the closest to royalty and fame, and as the president approaches, acknowledge what my name is and claim an island off the coast. Yes, my chronology is most best. Floating like a lotus, I'm heavy in the streets. Take notice, I've arrived. There's a chance for me to blow this.
The community, it's a time of coming together in a positive way and building on relationships, not only with
you're home away from home, eh?
Daddy.
Seven planet from the stars, 7 bridges in the sky, 7 O's in your head, and all you do is lie. 7 days make you weak, 7 wave light beams, 7 layers of your skin, 7 letters in Moorish, Septuaginta, 72 books, explore it, but don't get hooked. My scepter amplifies my aura, reach out 7-fold. Right. Born on a Sunday, not in the cold, Lucietta, 27th of January, set sign and seal. 6 plus 1 is Sabbath, most don't matter. 6, stiff neck in the corner, rather. Love, clap, clap, when you fall. Whack, whack, it's a jaw. Tap, tap, then you fall. Back splat on the wall. BS, back slap, dirty Morse, BS. Get him, GS. Clap, clap, when you fall. Whack, whack, it's a jaw. Tap, tap, then you fall. Back splat on the wall. BS, back slap, dirty Morse, BS. Get him, GS. Five is a handful, the rest ain't ready yet. Them 9 right though. Nations don't start with president, alright then. If not all well, then X picture. While it's full of X pictures, can't keep one if there's competition. I strive on, I'm an ex-nigga. Still an F with ya. Yeah, embrace my Moorishness. Pack up the checkers. Keep my shirt on, but you already know. Life a check, big up. When you heard wrong? Yeah, you didn't. More's not less than the best. Clap, clap when you fall. Whack, whack, it's a jaw. Tap, tap, then you fall. Back splat on the wall. BS. Back slap, dirty horse. BS. Get him, GS. Clap, clap when you fall. Whack, whack, it's a jaw. Tap, tap, then you fall. Back splat on the wall. BS. Back slap, dirty horse. BS. Get him, GS.
Sandals now.
But my shoes done. Yeah.
Harvey, please come on up. It's 50 years late, but better later than never, and we want to honor you today. Thank you.
And that's not even the best way, anyway. So all the way is the best way.
But looks like I'm gonna slip on this side.
The woods, and see how good we can get through the woods. And that's what you call overgrown. So, yeah.
Let's see what's around this corner, man.
Yeah, we never even got to the base yet.
I know, look at that. Let's get to the base and press the button, man. Let's go. I dreamt about this part right here.
They always got to stop at the base.
You know, some people get spooked right here and they turn around. This is the spook.
This is what it feels like. 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 People running up to me that I don't know. Are you a prince? They ask, tell them I'm from Morocco. Look me up and down with a smile, not a frown. Turn their brain to water, watch the lower self drown. Wanna touch my antennas and steal my energy. Eyes bulge, telling them I'm always King Edward V. When it comes to facts, with most they get beggarly. They ask Morocco where? The farthest northwesterly. With every question asked, I respond cleverly. All dependents won't explain expertly. Going in their wallets, pull out pictures with feathers, breaking down around the ring, then the mason confesses. He's at 33 degrees, now the combo stretches like yoga into esoteric metaphysic lessons. When my people aren't like me, he impresses. When we take Moorish science to the highways and hedges, this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like.
They tried to get you to think again. That's the prophet. I'm upright, don't need a friend. And you can't stop this. I'ma write with my pen. Violate me and I'ma send writs again. Remain cautious, cause often it's in again. That's in the police out, just the silence men. When they bust through your door, you won't breathe again. Nationality will show you how to live again. It can change the predicament you're living in. You can heal the whole world without medicine. Only truth can make you a better man. Why lie? Cause you got paid to murder men. Then you try to lock them up when they riot in. That's okay, cause for freedom I'm diving in. With no knowledge you come back to die again. Resurrect me not, cause I'd rather be one with Allah.
This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gate Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law makes civil little a lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. I'll keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm Rob Bass, mixing with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets told me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm Salt Bay, repping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J. Israel. And no but I lay in plain sight, but people still can't see it. So the snake's still showing up, stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the death, dipping slavery. Looking for light, the book of Genesis. Astroplane entrances, invoke the nemesis. Abstract images of past lives kicking in. Danger, running for your life. Finish him.
Moorish or Moor, key man or oracle. Using trinity powers, decipher allegorical. Lost in metaphorical, holy books are metaphysic. Facts slap a dirty Moor or a Drew Ali critic. Calling him Thomas or Walter and get your face caved.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gate Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law makes civil little a lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. I'll keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm Rob Bass, mixing with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets told me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm Salt Bay, repping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J. Israel. And no but I lay in plain sight, but people still can't see it. So the snake's still showing up, stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the death, dipping slavery. Looking for light, the book of Genesis. Astro plain interests, invoke the nemesis. Abstract images of past lives kicking in. Danger, running for your life. Finish him.
Moorish or Moor, key man or oracle, using trinity powers, decipher allegorical, lost and metaphorical, holy books are metaphysic, facts slap a dirty Moor or a Drew Ali Craig, calling him Thomas or Walter and get your face caved, or cut like a close shave, drowned in my brain waves, squashed by heat waves, activating Kundalini, Abyssinia invaded by Mussolini, Selassie I in exile, reptile in Genesis, niggas appearing real, all I see is false evidence, VA are feminists, stomped on by elephants, more like no prejudice but want Moorish benefits, when you feel the cold magnetic resonance, Apis horns of the sacred book all maleficent, great cosmic mothers, return to blessedness, no pestilence, ace all the testaments, tap into remembrance, never to forget again, use energy right, not put spell effects on men, wandering the earth plane with no they live shades, keeps you a mental slave as the horizon fades, it's been decades since Christian crusades, not enough rebellions, too many vigil bouquets, holding on to the fence, burning on doomsday, war ruled by Mars, it might be on a Tuesday.
Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quickie. What we do here is we add some common sense thinking to everyday situations or comments that may arise. Want to give it a try?
Islam Moors, peace and love to all the Moors worldwide. Honors to all the Moors worldwide. If you're on the bill last night, if you were here last night, you would know where you want to be at. If you were here last night. If you weren't, go check so you can see how easy it is. How easy it is to solve our issues and have unity so we can get some stuff done. That's all. That's how easy it is. I think all these years, with all these debater whoever's, and they got issues and making videos about Moors and making memes and putting my appellation in it and my face in it, making cartoons, all types of BS. You know, I really think Sharif is the only one to try to reach out and resolve whatever the issues. I think he's the only one that there's an issue and the other Moors calling to try to figure it out. Going as far as going through other Moors. Right? Nothing else makes sense. So there must be something about this one. Must be something about this one. You know? And we might have found another real one. We might have found another real one. You know. Because you know it's rare. All you Moors on here, you already know it's rare. Finding, you know, our kind of Moors. You know. Oh, brother Ray, I'm gonna get you the contact too, so you could build with him too. Right? Because You know, we're from the same body. We're from the same body. So there's obviously something going on in the body, right? Because, you know, like we were saying, if their site's going to say partial and then our site's going to say parcel, but we're the same body, somebody's lying somewhere. So we'll see where it goes. You know what I mean? We'll see where it goes. But like I was telling the Moor, we're in a certain place where we don't trust people, right? Because Moors killed Noble Drew Ali. So, you know, it's going to be hard to just put down the scimitar. It's going to be hard to just put down the scimitar. You know? It's going to be hard. Because we know what Dirty Moors did to Drew Ali. We know what he did. We know what they did. Right? We know what they did. And we know this isn't about, even though we have, you know, certain Moorish things, this isn't about having Moorish things. This is about the minds. Because you can't do anything with a body if the mind's messed up. And our prophet, Noble Drew Ali, brought us the cure for the sick minds that really actually need this more than a lot of people. You don't just you have to earn it, because we know what Dirty Moors did to Drew Ali. Right? We know what Dirty Moors did. Right? How are we in the same body? We both have same Supreme Grand Sheik, Belial, honors to the elder. Right? Yeah, we got the same body. There ain't nothing but praises from Belial when we talk to him. Right? There's never no issues, no, nah, what are you doing, and all that stuff. It's always keep up the work. Just keep doing what the Prophet told you what to do. Right? It's always it. The Prophet told you what to do. You know, that Supreme Grand Sheik. And because he transitioned, that's what he is now in the ethers and all that. That's just in the ethers and all that. Regardless of what, we're from the same body. So how is it we're from the same body, but there's issues? Something's wrong here. Something's going on. So something's not right. And we're also talking about guilty by association. So if you're with messed up Moors, don't get mad when you get called out as being messed up, because you're chilling with messed up Moors. Can't be chilling with messed up Moors. Yeah. You can't be chilling with messed up Moors and expect to remain clean. That's why these Moors out here who are really for this, who really see what this is, there's no questioning. Energy talks before everything. And energy says, yeah, this is a good more right here. Energy says that. Before even words. I was gonna do this at the end, but since it's still fresh, we'll do it now, and then we'll just go from there. But if any more have any thoughts on the Unity build yesterday, you could feel free to get on here and put it on the record, because I personally probably got about 15 messages. About 15 messages from different Moors. Like, yo, that was crazy. I don't know what was going on last night, but that was crazy. Honors to all those Moors on there. Right. Islam, brother Bay. Islam, brother Tariq.
Islam, everybody. How's it
Islam,
going?
peace and love.
Good job, Islam.
Any more had any thoughts on the bill yesterday? I know,
Yeah.
brother Tariq.
I was just getting ready to say, brother Cujo, just like like you said when you were out here on the Love, Truth, Peace and Freedom Justice tour and everything, like you said, when it's genuine and real, it's not forced. There ain't no fake into it. It ain't no, just like yesterday, that bill was organic. It just came about, and it turned into what it was. So when it's real like that, then that's what it is. When there ain't no fuckery or no tomfoolery going on, or no backstabbing, no backbiting, talking behind nobody's back or nothing like that, being honorable, upright and independent, then that's what you get. And those are the few faithful, like we talked about when you was out here.
Islam.
Islam, brother Tariq. I just here to show my support, man. I enjoyed it. I thought it went well. Just thank you for a lot, man. Just want to be thankful. Appreciate all that you do, brother Cujo. Appreciate every energy that everybody's putting out. I'm loving it. Islam.
Peace, brother Malik.
Islam, Grand Sheik. Islam, Moors.
Peace, boy.
Yeah, man. I missed the upload yesterday. I was at work. But just to add my input, I appreciate you for all the work you've been doing all these years. And me as your friend, your brother, your fellow Moor, even when you're not around, we gonna protect our Grand Sheik. We gonna protect our prophet. We gonna protect our master teachers. We gonna protect our fellow Moors. Any more that I know out here that's doing good, I hear somebody bring your name up, whether they proclaim more or not, bringing any more that's doing good name up and trying to slander it. For one, they in violation of the bylaws. So at that point, all love, all honor goes at the window. The Scimitar must come out. And they are lucky that the physical Scimitar is not coming out right now. Only this dialogue. But like we've been saying from the beginning, we don't got to lay hands on these people. Our words alone will reign true. Just like the prophet said, his words, no, he knew that they was gonna come for him. That's why he wrote those opening letters, warning us, like, yo, they gonna try to take me out for speaking this truth, but I laid enough ground rules for you to decipher through it all, that you read it, you make your decision. And the way that you make your decision is gonna determine if his spirit is gonna come and help guide you or not. See, the ones of us that's really on the path, we don't even have to talk every day. But when we talk, it's a master, it's a grand build, because that one spirit called the grand body, which is the real grand body, because these Moors fail to realize, oh, where's the Moorish grand body? There is no grand body. The grand body is the Moorish Empire. And you think the prophet didn't want us now in the days time, knowing how many sellouts to be spread out so that the message can come from all angles, all a part of the world? See, if we was in one territory, they can easily control the narrative. But the fact we are everywhere on every platform, again, like I said last broadcast, and I'm gonna put it on the record again, this is why they want to shut TikTok down. Mainly this page right here. Canaanland Moors, honest to the master teacher Taj on the House of Reawakening Minds. But I feel like between the Seer the Duke, Kush Day, Taj when he go live, and Canaanland Moors, we're the top Moors. We're the best choice for the Moorish Empire, far as dialogue, far as putting out information, far as putting out books, far as standing in defense of the nation with sellouts from all walks of life. And that's why any sellout that comes that try to cause confusion, we already gonna chop you down, because we've been putting years in doing this, dealing with sellouts from all walks of life, and they never change their tactics. And like I always say, if you're gonna send sellouts this way, at least send competent sellouts. At least send sellouts that study. They can put up a good debate. These people come out here and get dead in the water and can't swim, and we drown them every time. You know what I'm saying? So honest to all the Moors that's out here teaching the truth, that's protecting our prophet, protecting our empire, our cosmic mothers, our grand sheiks, our master teachers. Honest to you all. And again, honest to the prophet Noble Drew Ali, and honest to Grand Sheik Cujo. And I yield the floor with that. Peace, Moors.
Islam soldier. They say words and sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That's a misconcept. Tell the truth and shame the devil. All honor to more vengeance, man. Their language is never conflicting. Always straight and direct, yo. Never have a problem with you. For more vengeance, can't go wrong. I'm just here to show my support. Say thank you, man. More vengeance have opened up my eyes to a whole lot, man. A whole lot of truth. So much to say, man. So much to say. The moment someone open their mouth and it's conflicting, it's obvious now. It's so plainly obvious that they're not in line with Prophet Noble Drew Ali or the statement. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing it right. They're not doing it right. So they get the scimitar for a long time. Anybody open their mouth bad against more vengeance, man, I have no respect for them, man. So Islam, so thank you. Thank you.
Islam, brother Malik, I wanted to put this one to you. One of the things we were talking about yesterday. We came, we saw, we shifted the paradigm. Name a stronger star than 9. And then we have, NOI up there and Fez wearing people that don't call it a Fez and whatever. Who would be your starting 9? If we were gonna put 9 up against whoever this guy picked as the starting 9, right? Who you have up there?
I already got them written down. I've been had them. Myself, of course. You, Grand Sheik Cujo, my brother on the line, Brother Bay, Brother Kashir, Brother Yusuf, Mutatiel, Brother Sheldon, Brother Cush Day, Master Teacher Taj, and even put a woman's touch with Roz Mariah Bay. I might even go in the archives and pull out Ayanga Bay and come out here because her teachers it set a lot of Moors on fire. I wonder where the mother at. I hope she doing good. If you out there, Mother Islam to you. And who else? My brother Menelik, can't forget Menelik, and Seer the Duke, and probably Dr. Aline Mel Bay. Yeah, those would be my choices right there.
That's a good name.
Listen, I will put Mother Arise up there, Tariq Bey, Dr. Ali, Nature, Brother Cujo, and Duke of Tears. I don't need nobody else.
Brother Tariq.
Yeah, that's what I'm rocking with him. Like I said, it's pretty simple. It's gonna be Taj, you, Kush. I want to see some nature. L, bring him, get Marino out of retirement, get him on back out there. Them 4 or 5 right there. That's enough. We'll need 9.
Okay, so
let's not forget about Brother Mizraim.
Oh yeah, Mizraim. Oh yeah, man. We got our starting lineup is infallible.
So hold on. So let me see. So now let's go deeper now. Why them over whoever else that these people are naming? Like, why the ones that you picked? Why not some of the ones that they picked? Like, Ben X, Riza Islam, 19 Keys. How come you never pick any of them people?
And for one, they only picking those that you name specifically because they have the quote unquote fame and notoriety that don't nobody care about. Don't nobody care about that. You don't know if you in this science and you wouldn't even look at that. So the reason that I chose those 4 or 5 or 6 that I chose is because for one, they follow the instructions left by the prophet. They follow the teachings left by the prophet. The teachings and everything that I've learned and studied and read from those 5 or 6 that I've mentioned has proven to be nothing but 1,000% factual information. Why would I look anywhere else?
Islam. The question for me is not why would I who I pick. The question would be why not pick the ones that I picked when their record proves it. They got a history for doing what's right, uplifting fallen humanity. That started 9 there on the panel. Their language contradiction. They pumping NOI. Off rip, they wrong as far as I'm concerned.
Islam.
Islam.
I will pick those master teachers that I said for the simple fact the time that we in right now, it calls for the truth. Nobody else out there speaking the truth about our people in their true origin as Moorish Americans other than these master teachers that we name. You go to any other platform, they got all the views. Then they might even mix some of the words in like that sellout Elijah Muhammad. And yes, I'm saying that on the record. He's not honorable to me. Anybody that does that to that many young girls, anybody, and besides the young girls, forget the young girls, him taking the teachings alone, calling us Asiatic black people when you know we're Asiatic Moors, that alone right there, you're in dishonor at that point. I can't respect nothing that you did. And then all these people be wanting to, well, they doing good works too. Look at the good stuff they did. Didn't that red book tell you the Gentiles did great work before the Pharaohs? They were still evil people. If a pedophile comes up and gives a child $20 to sucker them into his house and rape them just because he gave them $20, is he still a good guy? No, he's not. You got to dismiss all of that. You got to dismiss the wolves in sheep clothing. And that's what our people keep getting bit by, these wolves in sheep clothing. When it comes to this Moorish paradigm, like the European said, with the mirror of Noble Drew Ali behind them, there is no greater teaching for the Asiatics, not just in America, but the world, but mainly America right now, because they seem to be the only ones with their heads cut off. There is no greater teachers than the other teachers than the Honorable Prophet Noble Drew Ali, complemented with these master teachers that's been teaching it de jure, not looking for finance, not looking to sell a package, not looking to get that platform ultimate views, not even looking for reparations. Our main goal for us and listening to the master teachers that we name, goal is the restoration of our lost and vast estate. Because with that, you could do anything. With the truth, you can do anything. And that's all we want as the Asiatic nation that's coming up now, the master teachers that's becoming the master teachers. We thank all our master teachers that they never became dirty, that they never deterred from the teachings, because it helps us in the daytime. Even when we can't find the answers, let me pull up my master teacher. He might can't answer that. And a lot of people, when they hear touch, like I said, that's not just Asiatics watching these videos when we go live, to why it makes sense why all of these sellouts, these people that cause confusions, come here. I said in my broadcast, my personal broadcast, all of these people with all of this information about their tribe, groups, whatever, how come they never putting out the lawful information about their tribes and group? But we don't even have to mention their name. We could just be putting out Moorish information. They'll come here, try to tell us this Moorish information not true. But then upon questioning, like Kush Day asked that Moor the other week, you read the Declaration of Rights of Indigenous People? Oh, yes. Okay, so what's Article 6? Click. See what I'm saying? That shows that you're incompetent. So there's no greater choice for the people in the world than the Moorish philosophers of today. And I yield the floor with that.
And next to that statement, that starting 9, their language is conflicting to the law. They outside of law. Law is what saves us. True law. And their behavior is outside of law. So I wouldn't follow them. I wouldn't follow them at all. They're not in line with law. Only thing it can say was enforce the Constitution. That's the supreme law of the land. Stand on the side of the law. No, not NOI. NOI is an organization. Especially, their foundation too, their origin of conception. They want to be reincarnated. Prophet Noble Drew Ali. That's off rip. That's a contradiction now. Islam.
So let me ask this. So then how come consular courts didn't make your list? How come Aboriginal and Indigenous whoever's didn't make your list? How come I guess that's everybody that's left that could have probably made your list? Because somebody had brought up in the chat about the consular court being on the list.
Consular court put out the wrong information. Consular court only applies to foreigners. They're not going by law. They outside of law. I don't even know who indigenous group is, but if they outside of law, I wouldn't follow them. You must study law. Law is the only thing that's going to save us. Anybody outside of law, you're going to end up hurting yourself following them.
Islam. I say Islam, brother. And I say that adding on to Brother Bay, what he's saying, like all of them other people that's mentioned, Why do they have to come up with all of these different names other than the name that the prophet clearly showed us who we were, that's clearly recognized on all records, not just here in America, but worldwide? The whole world knows that these Asiatics of North America are Moorish Americans, not Indian, not black, not African American, not Aboriginal indigenous people, not melanated people, not the so-called conscious this, not Cometians, not none of that. We are Moorish Americans. And all of them people are in violation for violating the divine covenant of the Moorish movement. They have not kept the Sabbath. They have not kept the constitution and bylaws of the prophet. They haven't even kept the universal law. Once they start deterring the people from Moorish American, because you even got Moors that be trying to say, oh, we're just Moroccan, we're not Moorish American. So you're going against Prophet Noble Drew Ali's teachings, because he clearly told us we're Moorish Americans in the 101s and told us how we're Moorish Americans. Anybody against that try, I don't give a if it's one word that you try to change in that. Once you change that word, you're against the prophet and I'm against you. So all of these other people that have a problem with the master teachers, and they only have a problem because the time that we're in now, the Piscean age is over, where everybody can keep things a secret, package selling, only going for finance. Everything is being brought to the forefront for the people who don't know, who they've been trying to keep hidden from the information. Still, is everything's being laid on the table and they getting to make their decision, which is why they want to shut these TikToks and all of this stuff down, to keep the people still divided and asleep. But it's an all-out awakening going on. And it's not just Moors, it's Europeans, it's Mexicans, it's Manchurians. Everybody around the world is waking up. And they know. Shout out to Vladimir Putin too for putting those records out on the TV. You think that's not prophecies fulfilled by the prophet? Watch the newspapers and the radios. I'm gonna make the European tell the truth. If that's not enough for you to believe in the honorable prophet Noble Drew Ali, I don't know what is. So when these other Moors take his teachings and change it, or when they go against master teachers, and it make you think, like, what is it? Is it that they have more knowledge than you because they did a little bit more studying? Is it that they're more eloquently spoken than you or something like that? Or is it they're able to touch the people's heart better than you? And I tell people, I just told somebody this yesterday, you can always give anybody this knowledge. Anybody can possess this knowledge, but they cannot, on the record, for the record, cannot possess a pure heart. That has to be naturally given to you. That has to be naturally in you. You have to want to
say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
And I'm gonna say it on the record, for the record. Let the record reflect. Anybody out there that's listening, new people coming in, why it gets so confusing? You got a lot of people out there with knowledge, but the one thing that can't be taught to these people, that they don't display, what makes us different, is the pureness of heart, the will to want to uplift the people without seeking to finance, without package selling, without even altering anything, because you want to be what the prophet was. We got the prophet. Why would you want to take his position when it's been solidified? Why would you want to deter something that's already been fixed? All the people have to do is just activate it. So when these new people, where's the Moorish this and Moorish that? It's here. It's not hidden. It's not even not that it's not established. It's already established. It just needs to be activated. And it's not being fully activated because all of this confusion from those people, Aboriginal and Indigenous and NOYs and all of this crap, that know that we're Moorish Americans, that put out all of this Moorish information but won't mention the word Moor, that keeps, like Todd said, taking something modern and trying to make it retroactive. You cannot take that word black and apply it to Jesus. You cannot take that word black and apply it to the ancient Cometians, which we know they're Hamatites, as chapter 47 said. They're descendants of Mizraim. They're Hamatites. Those are Moors. Anybody that's deterring the people from the true information, you get no respect for me. None. And most of them, they know not to come in the presence of a true Moor because they'll probably be slapped down, which is why they do all of this stuff online. But see, the time is now to where everything is being put on the table and you can't hide nothing anymore. So the people are figuring out who the package sellers. They're figuring out who's deterring the people, who's playing the religious dogma game. That's why all out attacks come here. The Canaanland Moors. That's how you know Grand Sheik Kojo is doing what he's supposed to do. If we were sellouts, if Grand Sheik was dirty, his platform would have been demolished. His platform would have been dismantled. Nobody wouldn't even be worrying about Canaanland Moors if Grand Sheik was dirty. That's why so many dirty Moors come here and sellouts come here, because they know that this is one of the truest platforms out here for the people. And I yield the floor for that.
Exactly, Brother Malik. We're supposed to be observant. We're supposed to pay attention. We're supposed to listen. You're supposed to be judgmental. You're supposed to judge an individual by their character, not by the position or office they hold. I mean, I wouldn't follow someone that put their hand on the table every time you turn around and get slapped with a board. I'm not fixing to put my hand down there after him. Just that doesn't make any sense to me. I have real issues. I have real matters, real concerns that need to be clarified. I'm sick and tired of being heard. I'm sick and tired of seeing others suffer as well for making bad decisions. So I'm not fixing to follow those who make those bad decisions, because it leads to getting hurt. People should be sick and tired of that by now. Yeah, it's enough information out here between more avengers, as far as I'm concerned, between more avengers, Prophet Nova Joe Ali, for us to pattern our behavior behind Islam.
Islam. Since so much prophets always brought up, let's just check some of these. The prophet said, "Hold me up, and I will draw all men unto you." The Holy Prophet said they will take this movement down so low, it will disappear from the face of the earth. Them doing this. The Holy Prophet said, "I have been undermining this government for 600 years. Going back to the cycles. And 600 years from now, we're still going to be the prophet. Because there's nothing else. Undermining for 600 years to get to this point where he brought you everything it takes to save a nation. Now take it and save yourself. What more you want? Which is why the Holy Prophet said, if you don't take Islam across State Street, what do you think I'm teaching you for? If I don't take Islam across State Street, what do you think I'm teaching you for? If you're reading Noble Drew Ali's literature, what do you think you're reading that for? To just have to yourself? Look, there's
Take it across 8th Street. Still hammering again, huh?
That truth
Can't
is
make
no
it up, man.
Brother Edward Mealy L. stated that the Holy Prophet told him, "Children, there won't be but a few saved, because you are not going to do what I tell you. You want your way, and your way you are going to have. But your way leads downward, children. So you better do like I tell you. If you do like I tell you, there is a chance for you. If not, there is nothing for you but death." And then you see, terrorists, took a boat, ran it into a bridge that and it's Baltimore. And Baltimore is where the naturalizers are at. And they've been naturalizing for years. Naturalizing for years, putting that cursed energy out there. Because remember, Moors are the authority. So what Moors say is what's gonna be going down. Well, the authority says Moors naturalize.
My.
And then the terrorists did something. How about it's treasonous Moors not doing what they're supposed to do? Why BS is happening like that? How are they doing? Brother Edward Meliel stated that the Holy Prophet told him, "You do what I tell you. Never mind what they say. I have given you law, Quran, and Constitution, and I expect you to enforce my law and do what I say. Never mind what they say or do. They can do nothing but die."
And that's exactly that statement right there is exactly why they have a problem with Canaanland Moore's channel and with the master teachers, because they're witnessing the end. Their time to die is coming. They can't do nothing else but die. They done robbed all the finance they can took. They done sucked the people dry to the point they can't suck them dry no more, because the game is ending. And once the colonizers system shut down, these treasonous Moors system gonna shut down, because the treasonous Moors are tied into the colonist system, because they can't operate from de jure. If you operate from de jure, you can't rip the people down. So you're operating from a fraudulent corporate position, which once that corporate shut down, yours is shutting down, because you can't make finance. You don't own the Treasury Department, so you can't produce finance without finance, which is not even finance, it's fiat. I call it detriment. So that statement right there is why I keep telling Moors, go back and look at the Prophet's oral statements and hadiths, and then compare to everything going on today. Those are not mere words that he's saying to us. He's prepping you for the things that's happening today. And that's why it don't seem so far-fetched, or it don't seem like whoa to the Moors that's seeing it happen, because we know our studies and we have trust in our Prophet to know his words are right as rain. As he said in that, my words is right as rain. Every word he speak is spirit, and you better take heed. So honest to those Moors that's taking heed.
Right, see?
The Baltimore Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down.
And Baltimore is one of the first places. From Lloyd, Baltimore was one of the first places that set up the colonists. Islam 555. Islam. And my phone on 54%, representing the number 9. Everything divine. I'm telling you. Yeah, Lord Baltimore is one of the ones that set up these colonies over here. So when people think, when they talk about the British set up these colonies, it was Moors from Great Britain over here that set up these colonies. They went to the Moors in America, was like, all right, we need space for these indentured servants. So give us some ground to set up colonies for these people, you know what I'm saying? Where because they was, if you go back and read their philosophy and their charters, they wasn't a part of the mainlands. They can only be like on the coast or the outside. They was outcast. They was in exile. They couldn't even deal with the operations of the main land. It had to be proposed for them in their Declaration of Independence. And as I keep telling, when they declare independence, they declare independence from the Moors. They didn't declare independence from no if they're hybrid Europeans, why they need to declare independence from their own family? That should tell you right there that's an oxymoron. Why do I need to declare independence from my own family when I could just walk away? No, that means that you was under slavery of somebody's. And who was ruling? Moors. So they was declaring independence from us. So Lord Baltimore is one of the ones who granted these hybrid Europeans that space for them to run, which is why they give honors to Lord Baltimore. But all of that is going down. Baltimore, Detroit, Chicago, for what they did to the prophet, they're finished.
And anywhere else that did messed up stuff to the prophet, they're done.
Yep, they missing the big picture though. They missing the big picture. They think the ancestors are playing with them, yo. Ancestors are dead serious. They sick and tired.
Just like all of these events that's been happening in the last 6 months, they think these are natural occurrences. No, these are our ancestors and the prophet doing his work from the soul plane. Y'all don't notice how the days are speeding up? Because it's time for these people to go. It's time for this decolonization to happen. Yeah, we finna get reparations, but the main thing, we finna get that restoration of the estate. That's the main thing. And so many Moors are treasonous that when these years, they looking at, oh, something major, like all the Europeans got to be killed for something to change. No, it's just gonna happen like in a blink of an eye. And these treasonous Moors not gonna know what to teach the people because they've been selling out so long that when everything is left to them by their oppressor, their colonist master, hey man, we're gone. We leaving everything to you. So now how you're gonna govern the people? Because they had it down pat how they was governing us. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to govern us that long. To why the prophet said he gonna lead them in power just enough to teach us government. We supposed to be learning the tactics that they're doing to run our land, but not the evil acts. We supposed to look at the operations, how they're conducting business, and learn from that. Because we're seeing, okay, this is what they doing to the people to get something going. All right, we're going to do the opposite to get the people going. Oh, they had to come out with COVID to force the people for vaccine. All right, we're going to come out with natural herbs and stuff and force the people to take natural herbs and stuff like that to change their outlook to where something greater would happen in their life than detriment. You know what I'm saying? It's all about countering moves. The prophet, in my eyes, prophet was Floyd Mayweather. He was countering them. Nobody could counter better than Floyd Mayweather. Others might have other opinions, but his defense is impeccable. The prophet defense was impeccable to these colonists. That's why they get so mad. They ain't had no other choice but to have his own take him out. They couldn't even take him out. They had to have his own do it. That's how you know he was too powerful for these people. And I yield the floor.
Yeah, we know what you dirty Moor did. The prophet know what you Ali is coming back to hunt you. Islam.
In one instance, when the prophet was away on business,
It is said in the original Moorish guide that people started shouting and crying, and Brother J. Small Bay stated that the spirit of the prophet has come, and that those people had been filled with the spirit of the prophet. After this, Brother Edward Mealy Ale stated that he knew how to tune in with the prophet and with Allah, and that when one really tuned in with Allah, they can have power to move all enemies and all dangers. Except it's your own when you're going to have your guard down. Right? People are chasing Drew Ali with a knife and all types of madness. Right? Doing everything they can for this not to be around for us right now, for us not to be able to talk about this right now. It was relayed by a Moor that in the original Canaanite temple, it was a man from Sudan, Egypt, teaching languages, who led people away from the prophet, also stating that the unbelievers, which are always in the majority, turned from the prophet to this newcomer. Right, that's the stuff that people are doing right now, still. With all the same thing with the people who didn't make the list. None of them honor Noble Drew Ali. That's one of the biggest things with majority of people who claim to be for our people and they're going to assist our people and whatever. When it comes to Noble Drew Ali, they don't want to go there. They're not going there. They're going to find every reason to not go there. Every reason.
Yeah, they honor pedos, which is why they always referencing Prophet Muhammad. Even these Moors, whole Ramadan, this, and you speaking in Arabic. Show me one literature writing that the Prophet left for us in Arabic. Show me one literature that the Prophet wrote in what y'all call hieroglyphs and all of this other crap. He wrote in the same language that we speak today. English don't come from no hybrid European. It comes from us for our particular territory.
Last time anybody checked, alphabets came off the wall of ancient Egypt.
Yeah, they're messed up. They're missing something. It is related by Moor about the prophet that he had over 900 members in the Canaanite temple. And 900 members, one temple.
There's that number 9.
Yep. It is stated by Moor that he, the prophet, told the people in Chicago he was a prophet, and to prove it, he said the star and crescent would appear together in the heavens on December 19th, 1925. It did. Brother Edward Mealy L. stated that the Holy Prophet said, I have my number, and my work of redeeming you people is finished, and I must go now, or I can't return. And if I don't return, I can't deliver you. And if I don't deliver you, then my coming is in vain. So again, he came and he brought us everything it takes for us to save a nation. And we are supposed to take it and save ourselves with it. And anybody else that needs saving, we have everything.
Grand Sheik. Read that statement again. You just opened my mind when you said something. When you read that statement, something in my mind just clicked. Like, read it again. I'm making sure I'm analyzing it right, and I'm a give something about what I just heard.
Islam. Brother Edward Miliel stated that the Holy Prophet said, I have my number, and my work of redeeming you people is finished, and I must go now, or I can't return. And if I don't return, I can't deliver you. And if I don't deliver you, then my coming is in vain.
Yeah, Islam. See, he basically knew that he had to leave this plane in order for us today to get this message. Cause ain't no telling what they probably would have did to the prophet even worse had he would have stayed around further, to where they would have messed the movement up all the way to where nobody would believe it. So he knew what he was doing. See, one thing, like just reading the teachings of Yahshua and all that, the prophet and them, they love controversy. They love it because drama, that's why the prophet even said, come watch the great drama. They know drama is gonna get people in tune, looking, what's going on? Let me see. So he left it just the way he did to get people mysteriously, oh, let me go check him out. Ain't nobody never mentioned him. Let me go see his teachings. Whoa, this is where he was teaching. Because he knew that these people was going to sell us out. So he had to leave so that because this what makes you a true Moor. This would, and I ain't talking about proclaiming or nothing. What makes you a true Moor is picking up that literature without somebody having to constantly convince you. You picking up that literature, you reading it, and it opening your heart and opening your mind to not only proclaiming nationality, but really standing in defense and teaching the truth about it. That's what his words just clicked in my mind, showing like he had to leave here because they probably would have did even worse things to him and to the movement. So he had to leave so that he could deliver us. He had to leave so they couldn't touch him no more. Because once you're gone, you're gone. So he left everything at a time where we was winning. Because whether people believe so or not, at the prophet's time of transitioning, he took all the finance from these Europeans. He got all the land back from these Europeans. He brought us back our vast estate, nationality, and everything. What more do you want? Him to kill you, as he said? So with that being in place at that particular moment, the empire was at its greatest heights at that moment. So before it can get messed back up, he went on and left. So that when we find it, it's like a treasure. It's like that, like when you cutting grass in the backyard and you find a shiny gold coin that's worth millions. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't nobody tell you it was back there, nothing. You just stumble across it. And you been homeless all this time. And now you change your life around for the good. Now you helping the whole part of your nation thrive again. Now everybody's in your honor. But you don't tell those people that's honoring you to honor only you. You tell them where you got that knowledge from that made you even stumble upon that gold coin. The works of my honorable prophet, Noble Dry Lee. If it wasn't for his teaching, I wouldn't even been able to use my mind to discover that gold coin. You see what I'm saying? So I get those words like they hit home when you just read that. So honest to the prophet, Noble Dry Lee.
Yeah, that treasure is the Asiatic woman. That's the treasure, her. And us realizing and acknowledging that. That's a beautiful thing, man. Knowing that you don't come from a mystery God in the sky. All this time you've been worshiping false gods. And the real God, the one who actually gave birth to you, you don't see her, she's standing right in front of your face all that time. That's the real treasure. I thank Prophet Noble Ali for doing everything he did. Man, that's beautiful to me. Everything that I am come from my mom, man. That's beautiful. Not some mystery in the sky. That's priceless. That treasure that is priceless for me. I can take that to my grave and be happy and satisfied with who I am. Islam.
Islam. There you go. That's a good closure right there. That's a good closure. Remember, we're on the 30-day. We're on the 30-day ban right now from IG. So we'll be here doing our IG lives on YouTube. So it's not going to be the usual. Don't expect too much. Quick slaps, quick 1 hour slaps, and we're out of here. You guys have any closing remarks?
I like that currency. Quick slap, quick jabs at them. You know what I'm saying? That boxing, but I love boxing. That's my favorite sport of all time. I used to box myself, so I love any type of boxing analogy. And like I said, the Prophet is the greatest boxer of all time. You know what I'm saying? Ali, who they call the greatest boxer of all time? Ali.
Ali.
You think that's by coincidence? Okay, but honest to all those Moors out there that's fighting for the nation, that's protecting our master teachers, that's keeping the covenant, the divine covenant of the Moorish movement, honoring thy mother and thy fathers, that's helping a fellow Moorish brothers out, that's assisting. We know we can't always assist all the time because we're always navigating our own ships. So to those Moors out there that try to contact the master teachers or Moors on a panel that's doing their thing and they don't get back with you right away, know that they're not ignoring you. Sometimes they get caught up in their own life, in the busyness of their own life, and they might come back at a later time and contact you. But we're always trying to uplift and assist somebody in this movement, taking it to the hedges and highways. Sometimes it become overwhelming, and we have to stop and analyze ourselves. And that's when we have to sit down and study ourselves again, recharge our batteries, then come back out here so that we can be fresh to keep uplifting. And we gonna keep it going on and on. Honest to Canaanland, Moors, Grand Sheik Cujo, the master teacher Taj, Brother Kush, Roz, Menelik, Yusef, Sheldon, any more, Brother Bay, Brother Tariq, any more out there that's teaching exactly how we're teaching right now, honest to you, supreme honest to you. And again, supreme honest to the Prophet, Noble Drew Ali, El Ha Sharif Abdul Ali. Peace and love, more. Shalom and Habu.
Islam soldier Malik. All honest to divine law, Ajax woman, and Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I say just put love first, man. Stand on principles. It's a beautiful day, man. Islam.
Peace and love to all the Moors worldwide. Yeah, take hold of that energy. It's you feel it. I know you Moors feel it. Honors to all the Moors worldwide. Honors to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Peace and love to all the Moors in the chat. You already know that it's love, the first principle. Honors to you. Honors to all the Moors that got on here. And honors to all the mothers worldwide. Peace and love.
Peace and love, Brother Cujo. Ashe.
Islam, Moor.
Islam, Moors. Peace and love.
Brother Malik. Islam soldier.
Islam, family.